In a significant development for South African social grant beneficiaries, the South African Social Security Agency, SASSA, has officially confirmed double grant payments for June 2025, with particular focus on the old age grant recipients. According to the recent announcement, elderly beneficiaries will receive two payments in June 2025, their regular monthly grant plus an additional payment of equal value. For those receiving the standard old age grant of a 2090 amount subject to official 2025 adjustments, this means a total payment of 4,180 for the month. The confirmed payment dates for June 2025 are the 3rd of June for elderly and disability grants, with the second payment scheduled for release on the 17th of June 2025. If you found this information valuable, please share it with others who might benefit and subscribe to our channel for more timely updates on social grants and government support programs. We encourage all SASSA beneficiaries to verify their grant status and payment schedule by visiting the official SASSA website at www.sassa.gov.za or calling the toll-free helpline at 800 600 111. It's crucial to ensure your contact details and banking information are up to date to avoid any payment delays or complications. The old age grant remains one of South Africa's most vital social support mechanisms, providing financial assistance to citizens aged 60 and above. To qualify, applicants must be South African citizens, permanent residents, or refugees living in South Africa, with a monthly income not exceeding 7,890 for single persons or 15,780 for married couples, thresholds subject to adjustment by 2025. Assets must not exceed R1,227,600 for single persons or R2,455,200 for married couples. Required documentation includes a valid South African ID or legitimate refugee status documentation, proof of residence, and 3 months bank statements or proof of income. Recent studies by the Department of Social Development indicate that old age grant recipients primarily allocate their funds across essential categories. Approximately 40% goes to food and household necessities, 20% to healthcare expenses, 15% to utility bills and housing costs, 10% to transport, and the remaining 15% to supporting extended family members or savings. The grant can be accessed through various channels, including direct bank deposits, SASSA card withdrawals at designated ATMs, and approved retail outlets such as Pick n Pay, Shoprite, and post offices. The confirmed double payment for June 2025 represents a significant temporary boost for beneficiaries, effectively doubling their purchasing power for that month. Economic analysts project this initiative will inject approximately $4.2 billion into local economies, particularly benefiting rural and township communities where many elderly recipients reside. This temporary increase is expected to provide crucial relief against rising living costs, with inflation projected to remain a concern through 2025. Research from the University of Cape Town's Development Policy Research Unit suggests that such double payments historically lead to increased spending on essential healthcare needs, with many beneficiaries using the additional funds to stock up on chronic medications or schedule medical checkups they might otherwise postpone. Community health workers report that previous similar initiatives resulted in improved nutrition and healthcare access for elderly recipients and their dependents. The social impact of this double payment extends beyond individual beneficiaries. Local businesses typically experience increased activity during such periods, as the additional funds circulate within communities. Previous double payment months have shown a 30–40% increase in retail activity in areas with high concentrations of grant recipients, particularly in the informal sector and small businesses. However, financial advisors emphasize the importance of careful planning for this temporary increase. Recipients are encouraged to prioritize essential needs and consider setting aside a portion for emergency savings or necessary medical expenses. The double payment presents an opportunity to address delayed healthcare needs or make essential home repairs that might have been postponed due to financial constraints. SASSA has implemented several measures to ensure secure and efficient distribution of these double payments. Recipients can track their payments through the SASSA mobile app, available for download on both Android and iOS devices. The agency has also strengthened its fraud prevention mechanisms, particularly important during double payment periods when transaction volumes increase significantly. For elderly recipients who rely on caregivers or family members to access their grants, SASSA has emphasized the importance of updating proxy withdrawal permissions and ensuring all documentation is current. This is particularly crucial for the June 2025 double payment to prevent any access issues or delays. Local community organizations and elderly support groups are mobilizing to assist grant recipients in understanding and maximizing the benefit of these double payments. Financial literacy workshops are being planned in various communities to help beneficiaries make informed decisions about managing these increased funds effectively. The timing of the June 2025 double payment is particularly significant as it coincides with the winter season in South Africa, when elderly citizens often face increased expenses for heating, winter clothing, and cold weather-related healthcare needs. This strategic timing should provide crucial support during a traditionally challenging period for many elderly South Africans. We strongly encourage all old age grant recipients to share this information with fellow beneficiaries who might not have access to regular updates. If you or a family member receives the old age grant, please take time to verify your SASSA status, ensure all your documentation is current, and consider developing a plan for the effective use of the double payment when it arrives in June 2025. Remember to be vigilant against fraud during this period. SASSA will never request personal banking details via phone or SMS, and all official communications will come through verified channels. Any suspicious communication should be reported to SASSA's fraud hotline immediately. For those who might be eligible but are not yet receiving the old age grant, now is the time to begin the application process. Visit your nearest SASSA office with the required documentation to start your application. Social workers and SASSA officials are available to assist with any questions or concerns regarding the application process or the upcoming double payment. As we approach June 2025, stay informed about any updates or changes to the payment schedule by regularly checking SASSA's official communication channels. The agency has committed to providing detailed information closer to the payment dates, including any specific arrangements for collection points or banking procedures. This double payment initiative represents a significant commitment to supporting South Africa's elderly citizens, acknowledging their continued contribution to our society and the challenges they face in managing rising living costs. By planning ahead and making informed decisions about these funds, recipients can maximize the benefit of this additional support for themselves and their dependents. For immediate assistance or more information about the June 2025 double payments, contact SASSA's dedicated helpline or visit your nearest SASSA office. Together, we can ensure that this initiative achieves its intended purpose of providing meaningful support to our elderly citizens when they need it most.